I was just waiting for her to come up the stairs. And I told her she was dreaming, and I hope that she was gleaming. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, conversation get boring. And I told her just waiting for her to come up the stairs.
Everybody,
Alright,
you
guys.
subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Facebook. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. All the love I have, all the love I can give, I give to you guys. Thank you for subscribing, and thanks for 10,000 views on YouTube. I couldn't have gotten there without you guys. So once again, thank you. Happy holidays, and I see you guys in the new year. But keep watching out for my videos. If you still haven't subscribed to my channel, wait for subscribe away. Bye guys.
Hi. What's up? It's Christmas Eve, and I'm here to say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve. Tomorrow I'll say Merry Christmas, but today is a story time video. I promise you guys a story time video in a long while. I have not come forward with it, so I'm actually looking for my lip balm to start the base of whatever we're gonna do today. So yeah, I'm gonna beat my face while I tell you guys this story. Very recent story. Kind of happened like earlier this month, like some weeks ago. Yeah. So we're gonna beat up our face and record the questions people asked me about getting into medical school video. We're gonna record that video after we finish beating up the face. But because we're doing the story time, and I don't want you guys to just be looking at my face while I'm doing the story, and I want to kill one bird with 2 stones. Oh no, 2 birds with 1 stone. So I'm gonna beat my face up while giving you guys the story, the scoop, you see, the tea. I plan to actually have hot chocolate right here, but it's not the best. It's so hot. If I have a hot drink right now, I'll be doing myself more disservice than anyone. And I actually plan to have a smoothie, but some girl was lazy to wake up and actually make the smoothie. So yeah, when I'm done with all of this, I'll make the smoothie and head out. Yeah, I'm gonna pamper myself a little bit. Just a little bit, yeah, just a little bit. Basically, someone messaged me, I don't think I'm supposed to say who, that they wanted to know what my life was like outside medical school, right? And this is literally me on a daily with my friends. This is like kind of who I am. Obviously, I'm not going to give you all the whole scoop of how delicious I am, but yeah, basically I joke a lot. I'm very serious as well, so it's just a fine balance in it. So this video, like I said, is a story time. I will be talking about how I almost got in trouble in town. You see, my friends have been telling me I should be careful. My big mouth will put me in trouble. You see, the thing is, I never doubted that, but I figured my big mouth would get me out of trouble anyways. So through this, I almost got in trouble. Yeah, I literally almost got in trouble. Yeah, it's primer in town. So some weeks ago, my friends came to Ghana, right? Obviously, when I say they came to Ghana, it means they don't live in Ghana, right? And they hit me up. Excuse me, what's my voice feeling me right now? Because I'm about to expose myself. Yeah, they hit me up, and then it's like, let's go out, you see. And honestly speaking, I'm really not about that party life anymore, because I feel like I'm just way too older than it. Meaning, like, I just tired of it. I'm not saying anyone who goes out partying is a child. I'm just like, I'm over that phase of my life, right? So I'm like, what's wrong with my voice? Why is it feeling me? So anyways, I'm like, oh yeah, sure, let's do this. So I'm like, I'm reading about that life, and I really don't want to go, but I've not seen my friend in ages, right? So I'm like, okay, you guys have taken the pain to fly all the way here. We could just go like grab a few drinks and then we head back home. I don't know why I forgot that Nigerians don't grab a few drinks. They grab a few drinks, go to another place to grab more few drinks, and go to another place to grab more, like literally a back row. like a back row. So they're like, oh, can you bring a friend of yours, because we're like, all of us are like old guys. And I'm like, you're coming to a place you didn't know, you call the other friends you had there. And they're like, oh, no, they don't have that much, they don't even have friends here, innit? So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll get a female friend to come with me, because I just knew like one of them. I didn't know like the other one, and I didn't want to be like the only one there, right? So I called my home girl, which I'm not going to implicate in this video, and I was like, baby girl, my friends are in town, and I kind of, you know, I like your vibe, you know, that's why she's my home girl. I'm like, my friends are in town, let's go out. And she's like, oh, she's not in Accra. And I'm like, you better calm down, because I need you. Because when you need me, I'm like, snap, there. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, baby girl, calm down for me. And I was like, you need to come, right? She shows, okay. And my eyebrows, okay, I'm actually looking for the pencil. So you see, my sister, I told her to get me the pot for the eyebrow gel thing. She got me the eyebrow one, and she didn't get the pot, that girl. But I'm not an ungrateful person, so I'm not even going to report her to everybody. But yeah, she got me other stuff, so I can't really talk. My eyebrows needs waxing, but who cares? We're just doing a home video. So my home girl comes, she actually makes it back to Accra in record time. She does all she needs to do. Like, this is the first time I actually do my makeup without what's it called, a mirror. I'm actually doing this on the camera. So yeah, she gets into Accra, and then she god, I need to do my eyebrows and come back. I mustn't mess this up. Anyways, I'm using the Maybelline what's not Maybelline Master Camo color correcting kit for my eyebrow thingy. I'll be back. So I'm kind of back here. Like, my eyebrows are like all over the place. They're not behaving themselves today. So where was I? Yeah, my girl came. She came to Accra for me. Yeah. And yeah, and I'm like, okay. She came back in time. She was able to get reasonably dressed, right? I mean, she was smashing. So I got dressed and I got an Uber. So we're supposed to meet them at their house, so we can just like chit chat and talk and just like, you know, reminisce old times and all of that, and then we'd move to the bar. But we kind of like took a bit of time to get dressed. I mean, we're girls, so what do you expect? Actually, they told me to meet up for like 9:30, and I was actually going to get there at that time, but they decided to set out earlier than, you know, than planned. So it's not like we're girls, we don't respect time or what's not. Like, I mean, we're still girls anyways. What you expecting? So yeah, this one is Naked number 4, Naked 4 or something. Yeah, that's the name of this foundation, Naked 4. Because I'm not going somewhere, you know, it was just a video shoot, I can afford to use that one. But if it was going somewhere important, I would use my MAC or my Maybelline Mousse. It's been a long time I used my Maybelline Mousse. I really don't like the smell of this one, but what can a girl do? But I actually mix it with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, because I feel like this is too yellow on me. That's what I think. It's my face, so it's what I think, right? Anyways, we are on our way to their place, and then they tell me, oh, we should rather meet up at Bloom Bar, right? And I'm like, oh shit. Anyways, no problem. I didn't mean to swear. We'll meet you up there. It's a bit too much, don't you guys think? But we'll blend in anyways. We just have to get all the way to the neck. So we're on our way. We get to Bloom Bar. I see my homeboy, which the way I met him too was quite funny. But I see my homeboy there, right? I see my friend, and I'm like, hey, what's up, what's poppin', how you doing? It's been a long time I saw you. What's up, how you doing? Anyways, I say, what's up, how you doing? It's been a long time I saw you, innit? And it's like, oh yeah, I can't wait for you to meet my friends, right? And I go there and I meet his friends, and I'm like, hey, they brought me coupe boys. This people were looking like the coupe boys, but I got to realize that they're actually not only coupe boys. They actually have like really nice things doing. Like they had things going for them. I'm not saying the coupe boys don't have things going for them. I'm just saying like they're not all fine face. They actually have like things. Don't worry, everything will work out fine, guys. Don't worry. They actually have like things doing, and you know, really productive people in the broad daylight, not just fine boys at night, you see, or in the day. So we do the hellos, we do the highs. We're at Bloomberg at this time, Bloomberg, yeah, and we're like, hey, what's up, how you doing? You see how the, oh yeah, by the way, that was Maybelline Fit Me. That was Maybelline Fit Me, and I don't know what color I used. Okay, this is 380. I still got this, but it was a bit too dark for me, so yeah, I don't use it alone because it's too dark for my skin. Sorry. Anyways, we're all there, we're chit-chatting, hello, hi, how you doing, getting to know each other. And then it's about midnight, yeah, we're there, we dance, we show them that it's Nigerians that are in their house, partying. And okay, we're not going to talk about what happened in Bloomberg, we're going to talk about what happened after Bloomberg. So yeah, we're there in Bloomberg, right? And we're just chilling, being all like human beings, just chilling and, you know, chatting really. And we decide that, well, the boys decide that they wanted to go somewhere else, and the one that is based in Ghana says they should go Twist, right? We're like, okay, no problem. I mean, Twist. I don't think I've been there before, but it's just a few places I've actually gone out to chill. Like I said, I've always thought I was a bit too old for clubbing, and the clubbing scene in Africa is a little bit different from what I knew back in England. So I like to just stay in my lane, maintain my age and my pant size. So I'm like, okay, now let's do this twist of a thing that you guys are talking so much about, right? So we get to Twist. So we split up, right? And then they're in this vehicle and we're in another vehicle. Oh, it's becoming so long. I'll make it fast. And we split up. The boys and my friend, some of the boys went in a different vehicle. I got in the other vehicle, and we were kind of blocked in, so we couldn't leave at the same time. So they took the lead. They took the lead, and they got in into Twist before us. They got tables, they got drinks ready, and FYI, I don't drink, right? I like to be the responsible one who would maybe be the one to drive away, because I've taken some drugs that night. When I say drugs, no, some medicines that night, and I didn't think it would go well with even just a little bit of like, say, Smirnoff or Savannah. No, like, I don't take alcohol, and I'm not going to compromise my stand because, you see, nah, I don't take alcohol. That's about it. That's me, and we just have to deal with me like that. I don't take alcohol. So yeah, I'm saying this because the way the story will go, you wonder if I actually drank, but honestly speaking, I didn't drink. So we're there and we get to Twist. We finally find a place to park, and then we go all the way to the gate, right, where the bouncers are. And this, my friend, has decided to wear like an Armani, what's it called, t-shirt. You know, going clubbing in Nigeria, you dress all right, but you have to wear expensive stuff. That's the way they kind of show money for things in Nigeria. Well, based on what I've seen in the Nigerian club scene, and FYI, I don't go clubbing a lot in Nigeria. Like, I barely even go clubbing. So things all kind of come out not too bad. Anyways, and the guy looks at him. I think he hears his accent, and he goes, "No, you can't come in." So I'm like right behind him, really hyped, and I'm like, why? And someone goes, "Oh, he's because of his snapback. He's wearing this snapback, right?" And I was like, "Oh, then let's pull the car." Like, you two, why would you wear snapback? Like, it's supposed to be like a sun shield. Like, that's what I think snapbacks are supposed to be like. But boys have turned into a fashion item. I think it's supposed to keep the sun out of your eyes, but what do I know? And I'm like, why should you even be wearing snapback at this time of the night? So I just took it from him. I'm like, I'm going to put in the vehicle. And the guy, and then the bouncer was like, you still can't go in. I was triggered, people. I was like, why can't he go in? And there's like nothing. I'm like, why? Is it because of the cop, we're gonna take it back. And the other lady was like, yeah, we're gonna take it back. So why can't he go in? It's like they don't like the way he's dressed. And I'm like, why? What's wrong with the way he's dressed? Say he's wearing a t-shirt, he's wearing jeans, he's wearing denim. I'm like, but you just let someone in with exactly the same attire. He's even wearing like an Armani t-shirt. This one is just wearing like a plain white old like t-shirt, not even Topshop t-shirt, like just regular t-shirt. And I'm like, you just let someone with a t-shirt in. Why wouldn't you let him in? And then someone's like, oh, it's because he's Nigerian. And I'm like, what? It's because what? He's Nigerian, really? So that is where I kind of go off, and I'm upset, right, that he's being like that because he's Nigerian. And I'm like, why would you do that? Like, that's so wrong. We're here to spend money. It's a place of business. It's not your place to pick who will spend money here or not. It's wrong of you to pick on people who are not from this country. After all, he's just here on a holiday or something. Is this the kind of image you want to portray about your country? And he says he doesn't care. He just doesn't want him in. And I'm like, oh, I see. So my friend steps to the side and he's like, it's fine. And I'm like, what? You're not triggered? He's like, no, he's not triggered. It's fine. Let's just go. I'm like, no, we're not. So I said, let's just go. And then my friend was like, calm down. Let's talk to him. I was like, no. And I said to the bouncer, like, you see, we're not coming here to spend money. Obviously, we're coming here to spend money on your club so that you can get some stipends at the end of the night. But you obviously don't need it. You've gotten all that you need for the night. So we're going. And we called the other guys inside. We're like, you guys come outside. So once they come outside, I said in Yoruba, like, Iffay, wale mo and law. So they kind of thought I insulted their meaning. And I really didn't care. So the guy, he spoke back to me in Yoruba. He's like, why? And I'm like, oh, they're not letting him in. And if they don't let him in, we're all not going in. So the bouncer was like, the rest of us can go in, but he's not going in. I'm like, that's not going to happen. If it doesn't go in, we all are not. We came as a party of, 9. If one person is not going in, we're all not going in. We're all sticking together. I mean, which is quite sensible. And the guy's like, no. So he calls for backup from his fellow bouncer, who is ugly as well. And it's not my place to call someone ugly, but their character is ugly, so they're all ugly people. And then I'm like, we're not even going. We're not even going in. Just get the rest of the people and come out. And there's like, no, they're not going to let them come out. I'm like, what? Is it my first to stay in this place? No, you're going to let them come out. We're going. And he was now saying things like he's going to beat up my friend. And I said, listen, you're a very uncultured swine. First off, you act kind of racist by saying because someone is not from Ghana, you're not going to let them into a club, which is not your place of business. You're just a gate man with a lot of steroid-induced muscles. You're not even all that. Your place is at the gate. You don't have a say at the table. You're really uncultured, and you really, really, really need a lot to learn about customer service. So I think that triggered him. I mean, who didn't he trigger? It's me. I trigger a lot of people with what I say. So everybody was like, ooh. Right before us, he let this other Ghanaian go in with exactly the same attire. And I'm like, didn't you just let someone in? Why wouldn't you let him in? That this is just wrong, blah, blah, blah. So he calls for backup, and this guy's like, yeah, I'm going to beat you up, blah, blah, blah. So my friends inside already come out, right? And when I said he was an uncultured swine, my friend pulled me away. She literally just like, if I know, we're not doing this. I'm like, babe, we're doing this. Someone needs to put these people in their place, because the more you don't tell these people what they're doing is wrong, the more they feel like, oh, we can pick on Nigerians anyways. Nigerians, they're cool people. They joke a lot. Yeah, we joke a lot, but we don't like to be triggered, you see. Nigerians don't like to be triggered. So I'm like, no, it's not cool. I need to speak some sense into this guy's life. He obviously hasn't achieved anything in his life. That's why he's so happy being stuck on being where he is in life, right? And I was like, on a normal day, you and I wouldn't actually be sitting at the same table. You'll be exactly where you are at the gate, while I am inside at the table making decisions. Because where I have reached in life, obviously you haven't reached. And I'm saying this because I know it's going to trigger him. And that's the whole point of triggering him, because he triggered me first. And then he's upset. He now looks at my friend who was inside before and tells him he's going to beat him up. I'm like, you dare not. You had to go through me to touch him. And then he's like, you see what she's saying? I'm going to beat you. I'm like, are you even sensible? You want to beat him up because of what I'm saying? Why don't you touch me first and let everyone gather and beat you up because you're touching a lady? And then he's like, he's going to. And then my friend also gets triggered. He's like, what has he said that they want to beat him up? He is just here as an onlooker and you want to beat him up. And I'm like, no, that's just the way they are. They're like, so and I've said his self-esteem is so little. If things getting into a fight, when we're having just a word fight, he can't respond intellectually. That's why he wants to bring a fist to a word fight, and that escalated everything. And I'm just like, Ifedayo, what have you done? It's time for you to run. At this point, one of my friends literally carried me out of there. He's like, the way at which you're going to get all of us beat up, because these guys are not joking. They've got to call for reinforcement. Next thing we know, we see some other guys all hinged, all coming towards us. And I noticed that it's just one guy that is hinged. The rest are like, I can take them on. In my head, I can take them on. And I'm like, guys, we need to get ready to run soon. So and I said one more thing, and I went back to him and I was like, I just have one thing to tell you, you're an uncultured swine, and you know what, I'm going to call the police on you because I know they're doing drugs there and they're going to close down your club. So I get my phone to call the police, which obviously I was going to call the police anyways. I get my phone to call the police and someone snatched my phone. Like, babe, we're not calling the police here because it's not fair on the other people who are having fun. I'm like, I don't care, I'm gonna call the police anyways. I snatched my phone back. One of my friends snatched my phone again, and I was like, damn it, okay, fine, I'm gonna behave myself. But at this point in time, I was so angry. Like, I was super angry, and yeah, I was super angry, and I'm just like, there's no way the devil is going to let these people go away scot-free, right? So I'm just there, upset, walking back towards the car, and before anybody will know, I do an about turn. I go back there and I listen. You're an uncultured swine who will make it. You look like this because you've been using steroids, not because you actually know how to move that much weight. So listen to me and listen. Well, this is the best you can get out of life, and I wish you well, and I wish you end in my ear and you watch who is who. And I went, and then they notice I'm missing. Someone then comes back from me and goes, Iffay, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I wasn't done talking to him, now I'm done, so let's go. We get into our cars and we drive off. So we now end up at Fireflies, right? And we're just there. Like, obviously we're angry, the night has been spoiled, right? We're angry, and I'm just there, I'm just like trying to laugh it off, because when I'm angry I kind of laugh sometimes I really fume out. And we're just there, and I'm like, rubbish, nonsense, I don't even know who they think they are. I'm like really upset in it. And then two of my friends decide to go back there. I don't know whether they went to cause trouble, I don't know what they decided to do, but we just know they vanished, and we saw them in the morning. That's all we know. But that was an experience of me and a night out in Accra, right? Causing trouble, just a little bit of trouble, guys, not too much, just a little bit of trouble. Not too much, guys, not too much trouble. So I'm gonna have my face finished up now that I finished telling the story, and I'll show you what the finished look is like, if that is okay. Basically, this is what my face looks like after the whole shwari. So I'm just gonna try to fix it up with this, but I'm sweating a little bit, but now I won't fix it because I'm gonna be at home the whole time. So what's that for? But yeah, this is what I look like. I'm gonna obviously have to fix all of this parts, but yeah, I tried using this palette, the Maybelline electric blue thing. Yeah, but I'm not sure it's even that much good with my eyes, because it's supposed to look like this. Focus. Yeah, the camera has refused to focus. So yeah, it's supposed to look like that, but here's what we have. So I've refused to control this place. I don't know why, but I might change my mind. A little bit. There you go. I'm already changing my mind. And there you go. War peace has been restored. But yeah, that's basically my face. I gotta do my lips and put a gel in my hair, baby. So guys, if you've enjoyed my story time so far and you liked it, I have some more funny life experiences I can turn into a story time. All you have to do is leave me a comment, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't, and let's have all the fun we could possibly ever have together. You guys can understand I'm trying to get my Cupid's bow right? Yeah. Mama, come on. So guys, this is the finished look. The white light hits your face, just like right here. But yeah, this is the look, and I'm going to go on to shoot the video for the question and answer. So thanks for coming on this story time with me. I really guys, I really appreciate being here with you. Do not forget to like the videos, leave me a comment if you really like this story time, and give me a thumbs up. I know it's a long video, but it's Christmas. What are you using your time for? I mean, if not to watch YouTube. But yeah, I did a little bit of highlight here. I didn't bother highlighting my other chicks and whatnot. But yeah, thank you guys. This is what I do when I'm home and have nothing to do with my time. Okay, alright, so yeah, that's the story time. Okay, bye guys. I'm gonna have a little bit of photo shoot then.